Hi, I'm Mr. Sam, the allotment man. And that's my dad. That's right, we're back. So, let's get on with it. So here we are at the allotment. There's Dad trying to get a wheelbarrow out of the shed. How you doing, Dad? He's doing all right. Now, some of you might be thinking, why haven't we been around for a few months? Well, the thing is, pardon? Couldn't be out. Well, my dad's been a bit ill, to be honest, but luckily he's going into hospital on the 10th. And they're going to steal a kidney, which is exciting. So he's going to do that. So we've come down to just have a look to see what's been going on. So we might as well show you. So, should we do it, Dad? Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go and have a look. Right, so first of all, we've got our brassicas. So we've got our Brussels sprouts. We've got cauliflowers. Yes. And more cauliflowers? I think so. Yeah, we weren't quite sure. We just had a load of things in the greenhouse and we thought we'd bung them in. So we've bunged them in and they're still going really well. And unbelievably, we have actually got a cauliflower. I mean, we're not going to start a business or anything, but it's a good start. And no butterflies have got at it, which of course it's getting a bit cold now, so they're not going to be about. But we've got trees all the way around us with loads of hungry pigeons in it. So this net keeps the pigeons off. Exactly. So there we are. So these are our cauliflowers and these are our Brussels sprouts, which are coming along nicely as well. So Christmas, we've only got a month now, we're going to have them on our plate. And also we planted some other bits. We didn't film it, but we're going to show you what we planted and how they've got on.
No.
What?
We can't show them.
What do you mean we can't show them?
They're gone.
They're gone? What do you mean they're gone?
Gone.
Hang on a minute. Let's just move the camera around a little bit and have a look at the situation. There we are. Now, there we go. There's Dad looking. Right. In here, as you can see, we've netted these off. There were, what did we put in there? Oh, there's something over there.
Yeah, cauliflowers.
More cauliflowers. We put cauliflower. Well, we're not sure. Well, we just bunged them in the ground because we had them, because this is where we had all our Swedes and turnips. They were here. They're sort of all finished and some of them have been eaten. So we took them out and we thought we were going to put something in. So we put the rest of our cauliflowers in and they've died. Or they've been eaten by slugs, probably more likely, because it's been very wet and that. But there's one or two still surviving, and so they'll obviously be eaten later on. So there we are. So we'll keep this as one shot. Dad, go over there for scale. Yeah, that's it. Let's not turn it round. Okay, here we are. Look at this. That's it, very nice. There we go. So here is where our pumpkins were. This is our pumpkin patch. And what we've done, we've basically dug it over, got some more weeds out of it, didn't we? And then we've just covered it. Yeah. So that's just going to stay like that now for the winter. Now this stuff is roofing material. Yeah. We're not sure if it's going to be the best, but we had it, so it's cheap. It stops water getting in as well, which we're not sure if is a great idea. Yeah. Do you think that'll be all right?
Because it stops the rain washing away all the goodnesses.
Ah, there you go. We reckon it's going to stop all the rain. Washing away the goodnesses. I'm repeating it for the thing because we're not sure if the microphone can pick it up or not, so it might be a bit tedious, but there you are. So yeah, so that's good. But manure. We've got bags of manure, and what we're going to do, we're going to take off our sheet, our black sheet, and we're going to put some manure on there. We're going to do that today.
You are.
I am. Marvellous. Okay. So let's get on with spreading the manure. Here we are. Let's go get it.
I'll do the...
You'll do the lifting?
Yep.
How generous. Marvellous. Right, so here's our manure. All right. Now this is being supplied by a local supplier of manure. Horse. All right. And we bought it from a guy. How much? £2 a bag, was it? £2 a bag. There we are. But when you're doing manure, a lot of you will already know this, but I'm going to tell you anyway. You've got to make sure it's well rotted. There's no point going to a stable and saying, can I have some manure? And they say, yeah, have it. A lot of them will give it to you for free because it'll be fresh. And if you put that on there, it's no good, okay? It's got to be rotted down for at least 6 months, something like that, okay, to make sure it's okay to go on. So, what?
No good going to a stable for that manure.
It's no good. Where did this manure come from?
Pig manure.
Oh, this is pig manure. There you go. That's brilliant. That's been well rotted down as well, hasn't it, Dad? Yeah. Well, we hope so, else we're in trouble. So pig manure is what we've got, all right? So let's stick it on. Here we go. Very good, very exciting. All right then, so we've got our bag of pig poo and we've got our ground. As you can see, it's nice and clear. It's quite, well, there's a couple of weeds in there, but you know, you're always going to get that. So what tools are we going to use, people? We've got a fork, okay, and we've also got this hoe thing. I'm sure it's more technically named than that. Do you know what its proper name is, Dad?
The hoe thing.
That's right, the hoe thing. There you go. So we've got that. So what I'm going to do first of all is just make sure the ground is broken up a little bit. Okay, because we don't want anything too, you know, we don't want to put our pig stuff on hard ground, but as you can see, we've done a great job. Okay, and that's all ready to receive the muck. Now there's a very technical way of doing this. All right. Stick it in the middle. Oh look, it's got a hole in the bottom. I've got poo all over my foot. Oh, it's nice, isn't it? There you go. Use it. Nice. There you go. I would say keep the bags, but that one's split, so that's not a good idea. Would you look at that? I'm gonna have to put some muck on that. I've got to get back in my car. Oh, right, okay, anyway. Right, so we've now got our pig poo on the floor, okay? So this should be fine for this amount of area. So I want to try and break up the lumps, okay? Half of the pile goes this way. Okay, it sort of soon disappears, all right? Stick it in there like that. And then we're going to get the other half coming the other way. Hey, look at this. Is like Percy Thrower stuff, this, but without any real content, I suppose. Right, okay, so sticking that through like that, not very complicated, and that's job done pretty much. Can't say fairer than that, really. That's that. So we've got our pig manure in there, okay, so that doesn't wash away, because, well, it depends on who you're listening to. If it's the BBC or the man down the pub, we're either going to have a really good winter or a really harsh winter. Now, if it's going to be really harsh and it's raining a lot, obviously the rain will come and wash all that all away, all the goodness away. So we are going to keep it nice and warm and put our bits over there. Look, we've got ice on there. Look at that. Okay, and put our things back down, and that's it. We have spread our pig poo. There we go, exciting. So we're going to spread a little bit more around on our other bed over there, and then we'll probably go home because it's freezing. So let's go and spread some poo over there. Right, marvellous. So here we are at our second bed, and we're going to do the same. Now we have got a few little weeds trying their very best to grow underneath. So what I'm just going to do is just going to go around and pick them out. You know, this is not a big weeding job, if you like. We're not going to go mad on it, but if we see them, we might as well get rid of them, because it's going to, you know, it's going to stop them, isn't it? You know, the weeds are still having a go. Bit of bindweed there. We'll have a go at that. As I say, we're not too worried about going too deep, because the winter is going to hopefully kill them off as well. Right, but we are feeding the ground with our pig poo, so we don't really want to feed too many weeds, but that'll do. I'm a little bit bored of doing that now. Okay, so a few weeds out of there. So this one I reckon is going to take, what, 3 bags? Yeah. Yeah? You gonna come and have a look? Yeah. All right. So there's one. There's two. What's that? You look at what? You see? Oh, weed. All right. That well spotted, Dad. Look at that. There's a few there. And we might attack that nettle. As I say, these aren't going to be around for long anyway. That'll do. There's that. Gosh, it's thrilling stuff. Well, you asked us to make another video, so we're trying our very best. Right, now, okay, so let's tip these out. There's one. Right, there's two. And here's one more for three. Now, we're not quite decided yet what we're going to do and where we're going to plant things next year. But we were toying with the idea of maybe putting potatoes here. Potatoes! Now I've lost my rake. Oh, there it is. Potatoes here. We're not too sure yet. As ever, there's lots of thinking to be done and stuff over winter. So we're going to do that. So here we go. Right, so all this here. So, but remember, if you're new to this game, wherever you planted your potatoes last year, you don't want to plant them in the same place. Okay, you've got to do your crop rotationing stuff. Now, I'm not going to bore you with crop rotation because you can find it anywhere on the internet. But basically, it's don't plant the same things in the same place year after year. Really, that's pretty much it. Although I do know some people up in Hull. There was a guy, he planted his carrots in the same place every year, and he has done for the last 30 years. He doesn't change anything, and it never affected him. So, I mean, we're all small-scale allotmenteers, so it's not like we're producing for Asda or anything like that, is it? So, wouldn't worry too much. Well, not yet. We could. Well, we've got a cauliflower, haven't we? Yeah. I'd probably buy that. What do you reckon, a fiver? I reckon. There you go. There we go. That's seen on YouTube, cauliflower. I've never grown a cauliflower before. Yes, it smells a bit, doesn't it? So there we go. Look at that. That was quite well manured, I think. Does that come up to your standards, Father? Very good. Very good. Marvellous. Okay. So that's all there. So all we have to do now is cover it back over and leave it alone until we come next year and plant up. Okay. So that's it. What was that, Dad?
If we're spared.
If we're spared. Oh God. Yeah, my dad's going on about. He's going for this operation, you see, in December, and we've had to go through all the whole will thing and everything like this, just in case he cops it. You know, it's like no one's ever had an operation before. Mind you, they're pulling out a kidney. What are they doing? They're taking out your kidney because it's not very well. Well, it's dead, really, isn't it? And they're doing it with keyhole surgery. So that's wonderful. So you never know, we might have a YouTube video of him having his surgery. We'll ask him, we'll see if they'll let us do it. So there we are. But that's probably about it for now from me and Dad. So a few final words. Happy Christmas? No, not yet. A few final words. Basically, down on your allotment, do as much as you want to. Because if you're not enjoying it, you might as well not. I mean, we've been down and potted around. You know, it hasn't been a crisis because we haven't been down here. Obviously, it's more of a crisis when things are growing and you are harvesting. So today, we just come down and done a little bit like that, and I'll potter down in a couple of days' time and do something else. Not a big problem, really, is it? That's about it, really. So, a big hello to Rick Van Man as well. I saw him posting a few things a couple of days ago. Glad to see you. Well, you may be getting your mojo back, which is good, which is nice. Is
that like a Skoda?
It is a bit like a Skoda.
Yeah.
I don't know, he did lose it, but the police have found it and got it back to him, so that's good. So from me, Mr. Sam, the allotment man, and my dad, happy growing.